Okay, us here at Nerd and Beyond, we all love Spider-Man. And knowing what happened to Spider-Man getting booted out the MCU, which we were supposed to have a podcast on that, but things happen, you guys know that. But, today I want to introduce a couple of theories how Spider-Man Sony movies can actually introduce a new, never before seen in live action Spider-Man character, aka the Scarlet Spider. Now, there's ways that you can do this by introducing a new Spider-Man. You can have Spider-Man from a collapsed multiverse, and all these other theories that I've come up with. The bad thing is, you can even hire old Spider-Man actors such as Andrew Garfield or even Tobey Maguire to play this role, because the Scarlet Spider is necessarily older. Now, if I'm going to give you a brief rundown, Scarlet Spider, there's two versions, there's KAINE, and then there is Ben Reilly. Ben Reilly's the most popular, while KAINE just became super popular. And before I hear what about the alternate universe ones, are all the ones that look. As much as I know about 20 years of Spider-Man history, I'm not about to go into those. So, if you guys have a problem, you can just go and look them up. But you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. You guys can like the video, subscribe it, dislike the video, because that also helps. It's not making much of a difference. Or you can just write in the comments how much you don't like my idea, and I don't blame you. But if you're being rude about it, I don't also care. So yeah, let's get into scenario 1. So theory 1, and I feel like the Sam Raimi fans are gonna love it, is that literally in the Sam Raimi universe, it collapsed. So look, there is literally no Sam Raimi connection through any of the other Spider-Man movies, which make this kind of feel like that it's an alternate universe. Of course it is. So we could have something similar to a SpiderVerse situation. You guys know that the portals opened up through the universe or through the collider, pretty much leaving alternate universes to come in and out. Now, you could say that the Sam Raimi universe collapsed through a threat that nobody knows how it happened. Similar to how Mysterio tried to trick Peter into thinking, oh well, this is an alternate universe and, my universe collapsed. Something similar to that would make a lot more sense, except this time it feels real. You could say a villain like Morlun, who can be used in a later Spider-Man movie and can introduce like the deaths of Peter Parker or whatever, was the one who came through and destroyed the Raimi Spider-Man's universe. He takes up the name Ben Reilly to honor his, Uncle Ben, and he works with the Tom Holland Spider-Man. This would be an awesome way to bring him in, because honestly, it's a way how we can get Sony Spider-Man in there. We can have an older Peter Parker. We have a connection through the Raimi universe, and it's cool seeing these two go at it. Also, we've never seen Morlun or anyone else that are like totem eaters in the universe, and they seem to be a major villain for Spider-Man. If you read Into the Spider-Verse or Spider-Geddon or any of those books, you'll know that Morlun is a vampire that strains, spider people or any type of animal totem. So any type of superpower that has a power related to an animal, like Black Panther or whatever. He fought Black Panther actually, but you could have that, or that can be a way how you can bring in Kraven the Hunter working with Morlun, because honestly they feel like they would be hand in hand, and it would be cool to see that. Also, Tobey Maguire could come back for this role as the Scarlet Spider, and we see him in a new suit. I always wondered how he would look in a better, more comic accurate suit, but I want to see the Scarlet Spider, and it can be more of the Ben Reilly version, because that one seems more justified in his means. You can always have, Andrew Garfield be KAINE, or you can always have, Tobey Maguire be KAINE, but that would be awesome to see. Not saying that, there's multiple ways to do this with a collapsed multiverse. Maybe you could say that the MCU pretty much jolted Peter out, but make it through small little cameos. Honestly, I think this would be a great way to introduce, other spider people, and it'd be a great way to force the universes to sort of connect, because then you could bring in, Venom is from this, Seattle, so you could have that Spider-Man. Well, I handle crime here, but I've heard of a version of Venom that handles Seattle. Silver Sable and Black Cat can also be brought in, which honestly I actually do want to do a video on how they can introduce a younger Black Cat, and she's being chased by the CIA with Silver Sable and all that, but I will do that video another time. This is just scenario 1. Tell me what you guys think of it. Tell me if you love it. Tell me if you hate it. Tell me if you think I'm stupid. And yeah, now let's get to scenario 2. Okay, the second scenario is actually more of them bringing in the Clone Saga, which is something I really want to see. Look, the Clone Saga is not very well received among Spider-Man fans, and as many people like what there's two, no, there's only one that actually really matters, the one in the 90s, so shut the hell up. But the one I'm thinking of is a combination of the 90s one, the Clone Conspiracy, and much more. And the reason for this is because with this, we could see Spider-Man in college. Here's the thing, a lot of what happened with Spider-Man in college, we really don't see in, Sam Raimi, because it kind of skips over it. And I really wish they would have explored that with Tobey Maguire. Also, we didn't get to see Andrew Garfield in college because, Spider-Man 3 never happened. And Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home were mainly high school movies. And, we can't really do much about that. But now that Sony had the rights back, they can do their own movie with it. And I really want to see them explore Peter in college, because a lot of his fun stuff comes from when he's in college. With the Jackal, Warren, and Clone Saga, that's a way to bring in Gwen. That's a way to bring in, Scarlet Spider. And I want to see Scarlet Spider as a villain. Like, we never ever got to see Scarlet Spider on the live action screen. They keep pushing for Venom versus Carnage. We've never seen Spider-Man versus Scarlet Spider or any of his clones. Have him bring in either KAINE or you can bring in Ben Reilly. And either way, you can see them more as villains. We've never seen the Clone Saga done or even explored, and it'd be cool to see Warren. It'd be cool to see him be introduced to Gwen through college. It'd be cool to see, him interacting with certain characters. And depending on how Sony spins it with Tom Holland, I'm sorry if you can hear that's my PlayStation controller, but how Sony decides to spin this could be a really interesting way of seeing it. So that's actually the last theory. So yeah, if you guys like it, please hit it with a like, comment, or say how stupid I am for thinking of that. Or you can just subscribe. Yeah. And those are just a few of my ideas. Again, I want to see something different done. Look, you already got Spider-Man out of the MCU, and you guys, even with him being out of the MCU, we were able to see different things. But with him in the MCU, we were able to see really cool and charming things, and villains we were promised but never got to see. Mysterio was turned from a fishbowl head to someone that's super duper awesome. You got to see Vulture turn from a wackety old man into a technology expert and someone who was willing to fight for a family. But why can't we get more and different ideas? I want to see the Green Goblin and the Lizard done multiple times. As much as I love Dr. Octopus, I want him done better than how he was. I want him done like how he was done in Spider-Man 2, but also taking elements from the Ultimate Universe. That was fantastic. Also, Superior Spider-Man would be dope to see, but that's a video for another day. But we need to see more and different ideas, which is why I didn't always want to see Scarlet Spider versus Spider-Man. Maybe Kraven the Hunter, as they kept hinting at. Maybe we could see, I don't know, the Jackal as a main villain. Villains we don't see much. More Loon introduced. With, bringing in the SpiderVerse with the alternate universe would make so much sense. Hell, there's SpiderVerse sequel coming out. More Loon could, pop right in there, fit right in there. But essentially, yeah, I just want to see these characters done right. All I gotta say is please like and comment if you think I have good ideas. Don't forget to comment your ideas. I want to hear them. I want to see you guys put these characters in that scenario. Also, we have a Twitch. Well, each of us have our own Twitch channels down at work on Nerd and Beyond. So check that out. Like our Facebook, which has been getting a lot of traction. We also do manga reviews on the Facebook channel. We'll also be getting back on doing House of X. I've just been busy. But yeah, we'll get back to doing the X-Men reviews and all that. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Keep nerding on. And I'll see you guys next time. Spidey out.